So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. So real quick story, man. I had to tell y'all. So, watching all of these like unsolved, solved, mysterious, paranormal, poltergeist, all these kind of videos, right? So the other night, not last night, but the night before last, I'm sleeping, I'm knocked out. And the dog just start going off. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm thinking like, maybe it's somebody leaving. They heard it's somebody leaving, so they'll calm down. So I yell downstairs, y'all lay down, chill out. So they won't stop though. They just keep going, and it's unusual. Then all of a sudden I hear this bang. Boom, 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 boom. So, you trying to wake up out your sleep, right? So it's like, did I really just hear something banging? So, I lay there for a second. And then Queen jumps up and she like, what's wrong with the dogs? And I was like, they barking crazy. I said, but I thought I heard some banging. So then right as I say, I thought I heard some banging, it starts banging again. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm up. You know what I mean? Now I'm up. I grab something to go downstairs. You know what time it is at this point. So I grabbed something to go downstairs, and I got it on me, on my hip. And I'm creeping down the stairs, right? And I'm looking, and then I hear it again. Boom, 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 boom. So by this time, I'm pissed off. I'm mad. Like, who banging at my door? So I'm yelling, who is it? Like, who banging at my door? Dogs is going crazy. Who banging at my door this time of the morning? So I go to the door, I unlock it, and I look out the window and I see. So then I creep the door open, and it's the police. And I'm like, I'm mad face, crust all in my eyes, just the whole morning vibe. So they was like, oh, sorry to wake you. We're just trying to get at your neighbor here. We're trying to get to your neighbor. Do you know any? I'm like, and I don't know them really like that to be knowing what y'all here for. He's like, we apologize. We was trying to be quiet. I'm thinking to myself, how is you trying to be quiet banging like that? Man, my dogs was upset. I was mad, but it's also a good feeling when you know the cops ain't there for you, right? You know what I'm saying? Even though you ain't did nothing wrong, but when you see the cops at your door like that or close to your door, close by in that area, you like, oh man, what did I do? You know what I mean? They might be coming back for some music you pirated 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But man, that thing had us messed up that morning. You hear me? So these videos definitely, but I come back and I keep coming back for more. And I can't help myself. So it is what it is. But I had to tell y'all that story, man. Super crazy. But shout outs to Slap Ham. The next video we get into is mysterious videos that remain unanswered. All right, so if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, join the fam. Moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Here we go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers perplexed. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Shadows lurking about when no one's home. How would you know unless you were able to catch them on camera? For YouTuber Hamza Ryder, it seems that this nightmare actually came true. Take a look. The YouTuber claims there was no one home when they received a motion alert indicating that someone could have been creeping around their baby's empty crib. For the first 10 seconds or so of the video, nothing out of the ordinary occurs. Then, suddenly, a dark shape appears on the left-hand side of the crib. It hovers.
See, now that could be several things. That could be paranormal. It could also not be paranormal. You might have had somebody actually in your house while you was gone.
Around for a few seconds before disappearing from view. While one viewer pointed out the fact that the shadow could have simply been caused by anything passing by, the fact that the uploader states that there was no one home at the time certainly seems reason for alarm. The uploader also said that they tried to recreate the movement of the shadow but were unable to do so. If you look closely at the footage, you can see that it seems to disappear for a brief moment as it moves.
Yeah, that's weird. Definitely weird.
So could this really have been a ghostly visitor or even a shadow figure? Worse still, was it actually a real-life intruder?
Right.
What would you prefer hovering over your baby's crib? Let me know in the comment section down below. If there's one thing that seems consistent with ghostly figures, it's that they like to appear in the background of photos. That was the case with this image shared to Reddit by user Cinnamon. It seems that what should have been a nice family photo showing the Redditor's mother-in-law and her cousin has become somewhat of a spooky heirloom. In it, we see the two individuals posing in the foreground. However, directly in between them, there appears to be another woman's face staring right into the camera. She looks as though she has long dark hair and is wearing a white dress. In the description, the poster noted that the figure actually looks like their mother-in-law's deceased mother, a detail that certainly makes the photo extra creepy.
See, that would mess me up, because then I'd be like, okay, is she watching over me? Or is she, is she a demon or an angel? Which one is she? You know what I mean? Is she here for good or is she here for bad?
While the mysterious ghostly face seems rather obvious, several viewers believe that this could simply be a case of pareidolia, our mind's tendency to see familiar patterns or figures in random objects. They think that the impression of the woman's face has been created by the trees in the background. Still,
I don't know, but let a lot of bad things start happening in your life after you notice that in a picture. What you gonna blame it on? Simply, what you gonna blame? Your mind automatically is gonna go back to this photo and be like, she's not an angel, she's a demon. That's why everything is happening right now so bad.
the fact that the uploader believes that the face resembles a deceased relative does lend credence to the idea that this image could show something paranormal.
I don't like
So what do you think? Ghost? Or is it just our eyes playing tricks on us? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below.
Nope, I don't like it. Nope, get out of here. Ghost always trying to photobomb something.
Is singer Chris Brown an alien shapeshifter? That seems to be the question suggested by this TikTok video. What was supposed to be footage of several players warming up for a celebrity basketball game soon reignited the theory that shape-shifting reptilian humanoids could be hiding among us. In the clip posted to TikTok by Dunkademics, we see Chris Brown as he attempts to dunk a basketball. However, as he does so, something weird happens. Take a look.
What am I looking for?
If we slow that down, it looks like his fingers grow longer.
Oh. Oh.
At one point, it even looks like his hand moves through the basketball.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I think that could be possibly the whatever they used to film it on. Because his other arm does something weird too. Like if you look at it, it's messed up now. Don't get me wrong. It would have definitely made me like look back and be like, oh, okay, now who really like maybe he's not a good dancer. Maybe he's just not of this world. That could be definitely what you thought of after seeing this. I ain't mad if you thought something after this.
At one point, it even looks like his hand moves through the basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Notice too that as he runs to the side after he lands, it looks as though he might be attempting to hide his hand behind his back. While some viewers seem certain that this footage proves that Chris Brown is indeed a shapeshifter, others think that the singer's apparent elongated fingers can be explained another way. They suggest that it's merely a trick of perspective and that nothing unusual is actually happening. While the idea that shape-shifting lizard people have infiltrated human society is certainly strange, many individuals actually believe that these creatures currently run the governments of several countries and even control important world events. This theory was popularised by English ex-footballer and sports commentator David Icke. He believes that an interdimensional race of reptilian beings have seized control of Earth, and that a genetically modified human-alien hybrid race of shape-shifting beings currently manipulate world events to keep humans in fear. Icke believes that these aliens then feed off the resulting negative energy. Interestingly, in a video interview posted by Fuse on YouTube, Chris Brown admitted that he actually is into ancient aliens.
With a little bit more thought process, like you can see on the album cover, it's like a code, it's like a,
right.
But that's an encryption for my fans. I wanted to do something different because, I'm into ancient aliens and, I like learning, I like being stuff that's other than what everybody expects, you know what I'm saying? So
could this be a sign that Chris Brown is indeed some type of otherworldly being with shape-shifting abilities? Perhaps let's not rush to any conclusions.
It might be one of the Monstars from Space Jam. That might be. It might be one of them.
Things that lurk in the darkness have always been the subject of scary tales the world over. It seems that the idea that something could be standing just out of sight fills many with feelings of dread. In this brief clip uploaded to TikTok by elkukui.tv, we see just such a situation. The description claims that the footage was captured by a man who began hearing strange noises coming from his backyard. Thinking that a mountain lion was responsible, he took his camera out into the darkness to investigate. What he captured will likely give you chills. Take a look. At first, the figure is difficult to make out. However, we are eventually able to get a decent look at the culprit. The mysterious figure stands still for a few moments before quickly moving out of view. The camera holder pans around and is able to spot it once more.
Whatever it is, you ain't chasing behind them.
At this point, the horrifying figure seems to look right at the camera. It appears as though its beady eyes are completely white with no evidence of a pupil at all. Once the footage was uploaded to TikTok, viewers attempted to explain the sighting. Everything from a witch to a troll and even Bigfoot were suggested.
It don't even matter. Those woods are now his woods. Well, they were already his. They're for sure his now. They for sure his now, bro. You ain't got to worry about me. Them yours. As you were. That's what I'd have said. As you were.
While a definitive answer is yet to be found, whatever the outcome, it might be a good time for the camera holder to consider a move. One that's very far away from whatever was seen lurking in his backyard.
Like, after seeing something like that, you don't even pack your stuff. You just leave. You don't even, no, you just grab your family and you just leave. Whatever y'all can grab with your hands, that's what we taking. Everything else stays.
Most of the time, when mysterious lights or orbs appear in photographs, they're usually white or yellow. However, in this image, posted to Reddit by user Tumbling Tumbleweed, their casual snap appears to have captured a strange glowing green shape. In the photo, we can see a man standing in the middle of the frame examining his camera. Behind him is what the Redditor claims to be an abandoned church. Just above the man is a large green light. What's particularly spooky is that the Redditor claims there were no lights present when they took the photo. Even the abandoned church was supposedly dark at the time. One theory posted by a fellow Redditor suggested that the strange object may have actually have been ball lightning, an unexplained phenomenon usually associated with thunderstorms. However, these luminescent ball-shaped objects are said to last considerably longer than a normal flash of lightning. If there really were no other lights present, then this certainly could have been a possibility. Of course, the idea that the strange light could have been a ghostly orb was also mentioned, a topic that often polarizes the paranormal community. So what do you think's been captured in this photo? Unfortunately, without more information to go by, the origins of this green anomaly will have to remain a mystery, at least for the time being. While at work, surely one of the last things one wants to experience is something paranormal. Unfortunately, for one employee at the Botanical Extraction Laboratory, Extract Lab, it seems a supernatural figure may have decided to make its presence known. Since the footage was released on YouTube, the video has received hundreds of thousands of views as well as much speculation. In the clip, we see an employee working in the lab. For a few seconds, all seems normal, when suddenly, something strange happens. Watch.
Did y'all notice it had already moved once? It just moved right before it, and that's when he looked up. It slid out a little bit. Watch the, if y'all can see it. Right, this one right here. If you can see it, it slides out before it goes off.
See an employee working in the lab. For a few seconds, all seems normal, when suddenly, something strange happens. Watch.
He thought
A jar falls from the
he thought his mind was playing tricks on him, and he went back to doing what he was doing.
table as if pushed by some sort of unseen force. The man immediately stops what he's doing and begins to inspect the mess. He's then seen leaving the room. A few minutes later, he returns, this time with a senior employee. The pair enter the room and appear to discuss the strange situation. Understandably, the senior
Look like dude was like, he don't believe him. Thank God he got that this camera footage right here, because dude he brought in seemed like he didn't even believe him.
Your employee seems annoyed and dismisses the worker from the room. A few minutes pass, then the employee comes back with a bucket and mop and enters the room and begins cleaning up the mess. However, as they do, another jar on the counter suddenly shifts forwards. The bewildered employee quickly reaches for the jar and pushes it back into place. And this is where the mysterious footage ends. To say there's a debate in the video's comments section would be putting it lightly. Many viewers seem sure that the video is faked. They point to the fact that the workers appear to be overacting for the camera. They also find it hard to believe that an employee...
I can see how people could say that too. Because like I said, the dude was being real hard and real extra on the worker. So I can see how people could say that too.
...would clean up the mess without picking up the pieces of glass first. Several keen-eyed viewers also noted that there appears to be a blink in the footage just before the man begins to mop the floor. This could indicate a cut in the video and perhaps that it's been tampered with. Still, the video's description suggests that it does indeed show a real incident, one that was supposedly under investigation at the time. Furthermore, it also states that the original employee who witnessed the event apparently claimed that he thought it was a ghost. So what do you think? Does this video really show paranormal activity? Or could it simply be a marketing stunt designed to garner the business some extra attention? Before we take a look at some bizarre footage captured in a backyard, remember to caress that subscribe button and then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. While this video is almost certainly not of paranormal origin, it does show a sight that would likely shock most people. In the short clip shared to Instagram by Velvet Horror, we see a blanket swirling around in the air.
like the way it's moving either, bro. Like, it does give off a weird vibe how it's moving and turning and staying centered in this one area. Like, I get it because that wall there and the way the direction of the wind is probably coming, so it's creating that effect. But I don't like it either.
It continues its bizarre dance for some time as if caught in a mini tornado.
See, it looked like somebody could just like appear in the middle of that. Like a Spawn cape or something.
Jokingly, it seems the uploader has added the music from the swirling bag scene out of the film American Beauty, in an attempt to provide some levity to what is a very bizarre sight. Of course, the most obvious explanation for this video is that a gust of wind has lifted the blanket into the air. Still, seeing this in real life would be rather unsettling. What would you do if you're walking by and happen to see this happening? Let me know down below.
Act like you ain't see it.
Yeah.
That's what most people do, just act like you ain't see it. Move along with the rest of your day. You feel me? Move along with the rest of your day, man. But yeah, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think of the story about the night I had at the beginning of the video. Tell me what y'all think about that. And also how y'all felt about the video. You like it? Leave me a thumbs up, all right? And get at me and stay tuned for the next video. You know I'm coming right back, right? Stick around and stay tuned, all right? Till next reaction, I'm gone. Peace.